It's been a lovely fantasy, hasn't it? Living in this world where refugees are greeted at the airport by the Prime Minister, who's handing out winter coats that he personally shopped for, where women are represented equally in government, Indigenous voices are heard, and the little guy gets priority over corporate interests. We all thought, just as a random example, that if, say, a multinational corporation were to bribe a Libyan dictator, there would be just as much chance that they'd be convicted as I would if I were to rob a bank. But as all bubbles inevitably do, this one burst, quite spectacularly, with the appalling treatment of former Justice Minister Jody Wilson-Raybould and the pandering to SNC-Lavalin. And we were all left thinking, yeah, but what about the rainbows? So now that the rainbow emanating from Justin Trudeau's ass has officially dissipated, I'm worried about the state of leadership in this country, or more precisely, the lack thereof. The last time that the Liberals wore their magic cloak of arrogance, we descended into a Stephen Harper dark age that shamed us all. Please tell me you remember the muzzling of scientists, the cuts to environmental protection programs, the demonization of immigration policy, and the total disregard for long-standing protections to our social fabric. And now that Justin Trudeau has proven to be a bonehead in matters beyond just his costume choices when traveling abroad, well, where are we supposed to turn? Andrew fucking Scheer? Jagmeet fucking Singh? I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. The mere thought of it was enough to send us into an apoplectic meltdown. Andrew Scheer is just as smug as Stephen Harper, and his only answer to anything is more oil, because, fuck the pandas. Why find solutions that innovate away from environmental disasters when you can exacerbate them? And poor Jagmeet, oh, Jagmeet, can't seem to get a break. I'm not sure how long the deer in the headlights look is supposed to last after being elected leader, but I'm pretty sure we've passed it. And honestly, I'm still not sure what was wrong with Thomas Mulcair. Too articulate in 2 official languages? Too knowledgeable on multiple files? Too much of a bulldog for the underdog? I mean, I don't know. I guess he had to go, but I don't know, just once again, never underestimate the left's ability to blow a lead or an opportunity. All of this highlights the problems with our democracy. Whenever we're pissed with whoever's in power, our natural inclination is to vote in another party, even if all of their policies are anathema to our personal values. So yeah, it terrifies me that the response in the upcoming election is going to be a revisitation of a Harper-inspired conservative era. Andrew Scheer went on and on about Canada's failure in the neo-NAFTA negotiations, but I shudder to think what paltry prize he would have come home with. He'd have a couple of aluminum trinkets and say, "Look, Ma," and all I had to do was give him Hamilton. And why do I have this funny feeling that Cole would make a comeback under his inspired tutelage? There is a reason that the Liberals ultimately come back to power. Values-wise, we're a centrist country, even if I personally believe we could be a lot further to the left. But I do know this. Canada's reputation has risen internationally in stark contrast to the aforementioned dark times. And, it's not for nothing. Canada is doing things right. So, what to do in this case? Here's my suggestion. Let's keep the Liberals in power just this once and make Jody Wilson-Raybould the Prime Minister. Huh? Isn't that simple?